Hello YouTube, this is Kenneth91619. Today here I have the Nikon or the Nikkor 35mm with a aperture of 1.8. This is made for DX body kit, but it also will work with the FX, but you'll get a vignette kind of effect towards the border. And basically with the AFS Nikkor 35mm. This is one of Nikon's latest lenses. This was announced in February of 2009. It's basically an updated 35mm lens with a built-in autofocus motor, which is the AFS, which is what that stands for. And I'm yet to test it myself, but since this is an unboxing and a review all in one, we'll get a chance to try that out and let you guys know how that motor sounds. But from what I've heard and seen, this motor is extremely quiet and very quick. And basically, the DX, like I mentioned before, is designed for the use of DX format bodies. It isn't fully compatible with the FX format camera range, but like I said before, will technically work, but you'll get like a vignette towards the border of your picture. And this is ultimately made to be an entry level, I guess, bokeh lens. It's a good choice for a first time lens besides your kit lens that comes with your camera. And it's fairly inexpensive for only $200 on Amazon or Best Buy, or most places will sell it for under $200. Roughly around $180 or $190. And the only downside is that it's made out of plastic. Now the outside is obviously made out of plastic, but what people usually complain is the internal pieces, which are typically metal, and the high-end Nikon lenses are plastic in this one. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal if you take care of your lenses. Nothing should happen to them, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Like I said before, it is an entry-level lens. But this is a 35mm lens, but when you attach it to your camera, the equivalent of your 35 and I guess all the mirrors inside your camera equals 50mm, roughly, give or take that. So what that means is if you were to put your eye up next to your viewport and look through it with your other eye open, it'll be roughly the same as looking with your natural eye. So with this lens, technically it's like shooting a picture with your own eyes in a sense. So if you're imagining how the zoom is or how you would take pictures, just look around your room and see how far something is from your eye. That's exactly how the picture will be taken. So if something's 3 feet away from you and you view it as, 3/4 of your viewing range, that's how the picture will come out to be. Of course, with the bokeh effect. And this also features an optical design of 8 elements in 6 groups, which basically means it's got very large aperture prime lenses. So this will get you a pretty decent bokeh effect, and which also helps you to autofocus very quickly. It's got, like I said before, the silent wave motor, which allows for the autofocus. It also has a full-time manual focus override, which is, I'll show you in a second. It's on the side of your lens. You got a auto and it's an auto/manual would be your first option, and you can click it to full manual. And what the auto/focus does is basically it autofocuses, but it gives you the option to fine-tune your focus, or you can go into full manual focus depending on what you want to do. And basically, I mean, that's as plain as it gets. It's an entry-level lens for your DK body cameras. It's got an equivalent of 50 or so millimeters when you attach to your camera, giving you that I guess natural look. And it's good for portraits, landscapes. It works well in low light. Has a very large aperture. And basically, without further ado, just wanted to get those notes out there for you guys, just so you guys know. I'll actually get to unboxing this bad boy and show you the lens itself. My tripod's kind of in the way, so I'm at like an angle here. So first things first is I think the actual lens here. Making sure I'm getting this on camera. Okay. Take it back. It's a ring you can attach to the camera to make it feel a bit longer, I guess, from what I've heard. It does have a cool, makes it look a bit cooler, but I mean, it depends, up to you. And what appears to be a suede carrying case for your lens. I have a Nikon accessory bag, so I won't be needing this. But it's made out of suede. It's pretty nice. It's not that crazy or anything. It's a decent case. If you don't have anything anywhere else to put your lens, if you're switching from your kit. Okay, so this is obviously going to have to be the actual lens itself. So first thing I've noticed was its weight. It is fairly lightweight compared to my 18 to 55, I believe it's 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens, but I guess for its size, I did get surprised of how heavy it was. And something to note real quick here is the back here where the brackets, hold on, give me a second, let me go to manual focus. The latches that go into your actual body are made out of metal. Unlike most lenses, even some high-end lenses will have plastic. So for instance, right here, these things right here will be plastic, especially in your kit lenses. So that's also a nice bonus for this lens, since it's an entry-level lens and it's under $200. That's a pretty good bonus. Besides that, there seems to be just like a little manual that you know how to use a camera and stuff, or the lens, my bad. I said the camera, I'm sorry. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. It's the manual to autofocus here. Sorry. Basically, this first option will use a silent wave motor, or the AFS, to focus, to autofocus, but you get the ability to fine-tune your focus, or you can go straight into manual focus, which is basically the same thing but without the autofocus. But this lens does not zoom in. It's, you know, 35 millimeter zoom, or yeah, millimeter zoom lens, and when you put on your actual camera, it'll equal 50 millimeters. And let's see here, take a look at the inside and see how wide this opens up here. It's pretty wide. That's the back end. This is great for low light photography. Let's take a look at that there. Looks pretty nice. See if I can get this to focus a bit better. So yeah, at the end of this video, I'll put some I guess pictures using this lens. I'm currently recording on my D32 with my kit lens, and I'll attach this one on there, take a couple pictures, and have like a slideshow towards the end. And I also include like a little test HD video to show you how the Bokah works in HD. And yeah, I guess that concludes my Nikkor, or Nikon 35mm f1.8G Bokeh lens, or low light lens, whatever you want to call it, typically made for your DK cameras. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a comment below, subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know if you want to see anything else, guys. And definitely be buying a second lens sometime in the future, about a month or two, maybe 3 months. I'll be looking into some telegraphic or telescopic lenses, something that goes up to 300 millimeters. Don't really have an actual use for that yet, but I'll find something to probably shoot some nature. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.